Hey everyone, welcome to Post to Post. Thanks for joining me today. My name's Neil if you're new, and today we are looking at concepts, not jersey concepts like we usually do on the channel. We're looking at sneaker concept or shoe concepts. So Sports Templates came out with a template not too long ago, and it's nothing to do with hockey, mostly basketball actually, but someone has taken that template, that shoe template, and combined it with NHL teams, and they've sent me 32 shoes, I believe. Actually, let me count. I need to make sure. Sorry, 37 shoes. So a couple of teams have multiple shoes here for multiple concepts, and it's Hockey Montages is the designer. So, I mean, this isn't something I've never done before. I've never looked at shoes alone, let alone shoe concepts. So this is new ground for me, new territory, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't seen these yet. Technically, I've seen one because I vetted one, but I haven't seen the other 36, so I'm going to be reacting to them. You're going to be reacting to them. We're going to look at these together and honestly just have some fun. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. And like I said, this is a template by Sports Templates. So if you want this exact template at the end of the video, you can go to sportstemplates.net. And if you find that template and you decide you want to get it, you can use code POST2POST. That'll save you 10% on your purchase. And there are other templates on there as well. It's not just the shoe template. They've got jersey templates and puck templates and basketball templates and baseball templates and football helmet templates and sweaters and hoodies and all kinds of awesome stuff on the site. So if you guys want to come up with a full set of whatever, whether it's jerseys, whether it's shoes, it doesn't really matter. Come up with a full set and send them in. I will review them on the channel. So like I said, use code POST2POST, save yourself 10%. All right, let's get into these. And I'm going to start off with whatever comes first alphabetically, and that is the Anaheim Ducks. I think, so yes, there are multiple teams in here, so I'm just reading. I'm not looking at the photos, I'm just reading the filed text names. So Anaheim Ducks is first. Let's bring it up. Here we go. Okay, hold on. I need to make this a little bit bigger on my end. I'm getting excited. That's what she said. Okay. Hey, here we go. This, I mean, right away, I love it because it's kind of the reverse retro themed in a way. The Anaheim Ducks use a lot of black. They use a lot of the gold. But when I see this, I see reverse retro. I see old school, and I love it. The laces having that, you know, desaturated, almost like eggplant purple. And then that teal in there, that bit of color splashing around there. But having the shoe primarily be white, that's very plausible. I mean, most shoes these days seem to be white. I don't like that went out of style, but now it's like coming back into style. I don't know. I'm not really a sneakerhead, but that's the trend that I see online anyway. So, yeah, cool start. Good start. Next up, Arizona. Good timing because we just talked about the Arizona Coyotes switching back to the retro style, back to the Kachina, and using that other logo as the alternate, which we see on here, which is awesome. So great timing on these concepts coming in. And this is great. I mean, this reminds me of the reverse retro as well. And if you're maybe you just come across this video and you have no idea what the reverse retros are, maybe you're new to hockey. Reverse retro was a set of jerseys brought out by the Adidas and the NHL this past season. Every single team got a jersey, and most were retro related. They were all called reverse retros, but I would say at least half were actually retro themed. The others were just kind of like whatever. But Arizona was one, and this kind of looks like that, where it's got the same theme. Yeah, this is pretty great. I like this. I like what's going on here. Okay, next up, Boston. Oh, you know what? That actually kind of works. Putting the meth bear on there. So again, a little bit of a reverse retro theme, but not so much. Only the meth bear that is the reverse retro theme. The rest I see more as kind of like their regular home jersey, more black and just some yellow highlights. This looks pretty good. It's not my favorite so far. I think the Anaheim one was my favorite so far, but this is also great. There's probably not going to be a bad one in this entire set, to be honest. Moving on, Buffalo. You can't screw up Buffalo. It doesn't matter if it's shoes. It could be popsicle sticks. It doesn't really matter. It's Buffalo. They have an amazing brand, an amazing color combination. They just know what's up, okay? And Hockey Productions or Hockey Montages, sorry, he knows what's up as well because he has done a fantastic job on this shoe. He's got the goat head on there. It looks great. I mean, this is awesome. I'm really enjoying these. I like the switch up, something fresh, right? Okay, next is Calgary. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. That looks really good. Again, kind of a retro theme. I could absolutely see that being an actual shoe. Moving on. I almost said Hartford. I mean, it is, you know, that is Hartford Whalers, but the Carolina Hurricanes being Hartford Whalers branded. And again, a plausible kind of design. That logo looks so good, beveled out on that green part. Looks awesome. Okay, next is, Carolina again. Oh, interesting. Carolina Hurricanes colors, but branded in the Hartford Whalers logo. I don't typically think about what that logo would look like in different colors, but being white outlined in red, you get New Jersey Devils vibes a little bit there, but that actually looks really good. Like I'm sure true hardcore Hartford Whalers fans are disgusted by this because it is not right, but I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Next up, Chicago. This is awesome. This is actually fantastic. This looks a lot like the Winter Classic jersey that Chicago used a couple of years ago. This is perfect. Like, I really like this. Man, there's nothing I would change about this. Like, this is awesome. Just a simple black and white shoe. Next up. Oh, another Chicago one. But this one is city themed, I guess, based on the city flag. And while it's a little bright, but it works at the same time. It's a little goofy. We'll put it that way. It's a little goofy. I'm not sure if the majority of people would actually wear this shoe. Most people probably couldn't pull this one off, including myself. There's no way I could wear this shoe, but I like it. Like that. Love that desaturated blue and that logo recolorized on there, beveled out. Looks so good. Not crazy about the stars on the bottom of the shoe, but it absolutely makes sense for what it is. Next up. Oh, snap. The Colorado Nordiques. Amazing. I mean, the Colorado Avalanche, they went with the brand for the Quebec Nordiques in the reverse retro last year. It was a huge hit. So this absolutely makes sense. It's a good decision by Hockey Montages. And that logo looks amazing on there. Those colors always look good together. You got the fleur-de-lis along the bottom. Good stuff. Let's move on. Another Colorado Avalanche one, and this one is right up my alley because you guys know I love the Colorado State flag on there. That looks fantastic. I love the laces in the burgundy. That also looks good, and that just thin line of burgundy along the bottom. I'm not into shoes, but I'm really digging this, digging these concepts. Columbus is next, and this is great. This is perfect. I was kind of expecting more of like the alternate, you know, they had that cream color, and they've got the Canon logo. I feel like that would kind of make a good shoe. But seeing this is also like really modern and vibrant, so I think this would work as well. Man, this template's awesome. Like, there's so much detail in it as well. So good stuff. Let's move on. Dallas. Ooh, interesting take on Dallas. Oh, getting some Minnesota North Stars heritage in there just slightly. I love that shade of yellow that he's used here. And he's injected it also into the logo, or a variation of the logo. You know, seeing this has me thinking about jerseys and jersey concepts, and that specific shade of yellow and that green together with some black and with some white. There's potential there. Next, Detroit. Ooh, off-white, not the traditional white. Off-white works perfectly for the Detroit Red Wings. And look at the bevel that's going on the actual logo. That looks incredible on the Detroit Red Wings logo. And the Detroit text on the bottom of the shoe, that looks awesome. This is definitely one of my favorites so far. Let's move on. The Edmonton Oilers on the alternate. Whoa, that is amazing. Although the orange in the actual logo on the shoe does not seem to match the orange on other parts of the shoe. So if you look at the check mark underneath, that looks to be like a different shade of orange, a deeper shade. But man, this looks awesome. This is absolutely one of my favorites so far. Let's move on. Okay. Perfect. I mean, it's amazing. Miami Vice themed Florida Panthers shoe or sneaker. What do you guys call these? You know, side note, is this a shoe or is this a sneaker? I don't really know. I'm just going to keep calling them shoes. This is great. I mean, look at my background. You can tell that I like I like that color combination. So I biasly have to like this. Next up, Kings. It's the reverse retro, and it's exactly what it should be. This is awesome. I mean, this is right up the brand's alley. LA needs to do this, okay? They just need to sit back and make the final decision. Hey, we're going back to the original colors. We're going with the reverse retro colors. It's going to be our new primary home, and we're coming up with an away. That is going to be, if that happens, which I hope it does, that's going to be an amazing day in hockey when they announce that. Next up, Minnesota going with the reverse retro style, honoring the Minnesota North Stars. It looks like a Subway shoe, but so does the jersey. So Although you get Subway vibes, it's probably exactly what it should be. I like this shoe actually, even though it does have Subway feels to it. It looks pretty good. I like that the bottom of the sole, or bottom of the shoe, the rubberized part along the bottom is yellow. That's neat. Okay, Montreal, my favorite team. Because it's blue, you get the reverse retro theme, but it doesn't totally feel like that because it's just the Montreal's colors. Like, it does not really reverse retro themed. And if you've been taking a drink for every time that I've said reverse retro in this video, you would be sloshed right now. Next up, Nashville. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, this is awesome. This is kind of based on the Winter Classic jersey. This might be my favorite so far. And not necessarily like, I'm not trying to pick a shoe that like I would wear out in public or I would buy. I probably wouldn't wear any of these shoes because I'm not bold enough, but just aesthetically and design-wise, this might be my favorite so far. I guess I've said that a couple of times, so I'm gonna have to go back and review all these. Okay, next is the Devils. So alternate jersey, because that one is primarily white. Probably the right decision. If you went with the reverse retro, that white would be probably the green. So I think this was a really good decision by Hockey Montages. I do like this one. A little Christmassy though. Next is the Islanders. Look at that shade of teal, a very, very desaturated teal, and it looks amazing with that orange. That color just looks, that specific shade just looks different on that material, on something else other than a jersey. This is awesome. I really like this one. Moving on to the Rangers, and the Rangers is pretty much exactly what I expected. No real surprise here. Lady Liberty kind of up there, got the right colors. It's exactly what it should be. Don't hate it, don't love it. The Ottawa Senators is next, and kind of going with an alternate theme, I guess. It still matches at the same time their current theme, their current home jersey in a way. That looks to be off-white on my screen. It might not actually be. It might be white, but it looks off-white, and I think that was the right decision because the logo used on here is more of a classic logo. So that really matches well. So I like this one a lot as well. Philadelphia is next. Glad he went with the black. I think orange would have been a little bit too much, so black was the right decision. Logo kind of recolorized it a little bit, which I actually kind of like, or do I? Should it have the white to match the bottom of the shoe to kind of balance it out a little bit? Either way, I think I like it regardless. Yeah, really good shoe. I like this one. Oh, the Penguins. Okay, this is a shoe based on the original Penguins jerseys back in 1967. It is a jersey that we desperately need back in some form or fashion, whether it's a Winter Classic jersey, whether it's an alternate jersey, whether it's part of a new series that Adidas does potentially in the future. We need it back. Just look at this shoe. Just look at it, would you? Like, this would be amazing as a jersey, and it would, we just need it, okay? I really like this one a lot too. How in the heck am I going to be able to pick my favorites? San Jose. Oh, sleeper. This is a sleeper in all black. We've had a couple of all black ones, or a majority of black, but this one's nice. This one's pretty sleek, stealthy. I have no idea how I'm going to pick my favorite. Seattle is next. Okay, we're so excited about Seattle. It's impossible to screw up a Seattle shoe. A Seattle is Kraken branded shoe. This is great. This is pretty much perfection. So great job on this one. Next is St. Louis, based on the alternate jersey, not the reverse retro, based on the alternate. And this is quite Ronald McDonald. Like, how Ronald McDonald has those big giant shoes that come out way too far. I could absolutely see him wear something like this. So while it is a bit silly, it does kind of match their alternate brand. So good stuff. And another one. This one is much better in my opinion, based on the alternate, the Winter Classic. This is great. I love the way the light dances off of the blue in this one. It really gives you a sense of shape and perspective and dimension of this. This is great as well. Impossible to choose here. Tampa Bay, yes, good decision going with black as the primary color here. It is a direction I hope that they go in the future. If this shoe is any indication of what's to come for Tampa, then we're in for good things. So great job on this one. Next is the Toronto Maple Leafs with a St. Pat's branded shoe. I mean, this kind of works. It's not really, the average person who doesn't follow hockey would never know that this is a Toronto Maple Leafs branded shoe because it says St. Pat's. And therefore, they may even wear it, not knowing that it's Toronto Maple Leafs, just because, you know, it kind of just looks like a nice shoe or a nice sneaker. So this works regardless of the hockey theme, regardless of the team theme. I think just as a regular shoe or a sneaker, this works. And the, oh snap, Vancouver Canucks Heritage Classic themed from the Reebok years. Oh man, that looks good. Oh, what was the other one I really liked? I think it was Nashville that was way up there as well. Detroit was amazing. I don't know, guys. This might take the cake. This might do it. I might have to come back to this one. Okay, next is the Vegas Gold Knights, and he's got the gold fleck in there. Can you imagine having a shoe with that sparkly gold on there, that rough textured gold? You'd probably never want to wear it because the moment that it got dirty, it would literally be impossible to clean. So this would be like a show shoe. It would go on top of a shelf just for looking at, not wearing. Great design. Next is the Capitals. I'm wondering if, like, when I think about, is it Converse? They kind of have like a Washington Capitals theme a little bit. I wonder if the right decision would have been to not go with a reverse retro and just go with their general theme. Maybe add some stars and maybe add the Capitol building. I think it would probably look more like an actual legitimate style of shoe or sneaker design versus this one. But with that said, I still like this. I actually don't dislike any of these. This is good. Next is the Jets. Oh snap. How many more? This must be the last one. Second last one. Ooh, there's another Jets apparently. Okay, so if there's another Jets, what would it be? It must be home or away, because this is based on the alternate or the heritage jerseys, which is amazing. I really like this one. Let's go see what the next one is. Oh, it's the Aviator, kind of. So same logo as before, but switch to the lighter blue from the Aviator jersey. This looks really good. This looks awesome. Hold on, I gotta go back and look at a couple here. Okay, so like I said, I like Detroit. I like LA. The Colorado alternate one was awesome. Even the other Colorado one was awesome. The Dallas one was great. Edmonton's was fantastic. That was probably my second or third favorite. The Islanders was also great, but my number one is going to be the Vancouver Canucks. This one was my favorite, just because the average person would just look at that and be like, okay, well, that's just a shoe. But then a hockey fan would look at that and be like, oh, snap. That's a hockey shoe. That's a hockey sneaker. Where did you get that? And how do I get that? So I love the colors. I love the off-white. I love the eggplant color. It's just different. It's just unique. And it's not bold and in your face. It's very subtle and very, very plausible for a sneaker or a shoe. So different video for you guys today. I appreciate you coming along for this one if you're new, or even if you're older and you were expecting a jersey video or something and you just popped on this one and be like, what is this about? Hopefully you made it through and you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. I really like looking at these concepts, and even though it's my first time, I don't know. I feel like it came natural a little bit just to kind of look at shoes. Admittedly, I'm not very stylish, okay? I am the least stylish person. I literally do not care what people think of me and my style and whatever. But I do have a lot of shoes. Like, I actually have probably like 15 to 20 pairs of sneaker shoes and I know, dress shoes and all that stuff. So I do collect shoes in a way, not crazy like sneakerheads, but I do have a bit of a shoe collection, which is, I don't know if that's embarrassing to say or just odd. Probably just odd. But yeah, it felt almost natural kind of going through these and looking at the shoes and designs. But good stuff. I'm gonna have to go back through these and look at them a little bit more, because it was a lot of fun. So thanks, Hockey Montages, for submitting those. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to get this template and come up with your designs as well and send them in, I will absolutely review these on the channel. So thanks for watching. If you were new, please hit the subscribe button for future videos. If you did like this video, please hit the like button. That helps a lot. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Adios.